Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys trying to stop hovering around 500. They come in 4-3 to this one. Running the show across the field, that's the head coach of the Lions. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're led up by the seventh-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Has him on the quick hitter. Dodges another stop. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Value 3, value 3.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Goff on third. That's complete to Sloan. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 28-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That shot worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Buys time, rolling right. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Go, cut! 180! My man! Attack!
From the gun, Goff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Lions have the first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. That's Laporta again. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Vikings, then Kyler Murray set to take over. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
This is Mason on second down. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and 2. Murray. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Going the other way. Lions have it. And this will reach the end zone for Detroit. Touchdown. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone block. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Bait snap for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie.
There
the 40. Nice run here. And he's all the way down to the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurking defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
Black 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 7.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hit top 5 in rushing yardage. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. And brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Goff to the air now. They sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. No throw. 3rd and long. And the incompletions continue to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
The Lions readying for the punt. And they'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
They set up the screen. It's Hawkinson. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Jennings. The 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Mason gets it from the gun.
Jordan Mason, the ball carrier.
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Gain of 10.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Turn to Mason on 3rd down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Will Weichert on for the Vikings field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
Getting that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the
So no change in the call on the field, and Kevin O'Connell's challenge is unsuccessful.
Black 20. What's that?
3rd down run by Gibbs. Gets the 1st and more. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
180.
First down throw from Goff. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. First down now, ball at the 33. Goff back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tisslaw there. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver.
He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. The Lions drive their lead to 11.
21. Vikings 10. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Vikings now set to take the field. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. He goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down.
Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Vikings first down.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Has a big strike to Addison. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Score momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Murray, first and 10. It is caught left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but it is so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Vikings first down.
Working inside the red zone. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. The Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down and goal.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. And the defender coming away with it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. All set now. First and 10.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Free up the middle. Gets a breakaway. He cuts it right. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference. Makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates now for the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of... First half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rocket. Give me the key. Then there's only me.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. 12. 12. 12. 12. Cut.
The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Like 20. Turbo set.
Goff on 1st and 10. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. They're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring attempt of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that was 5 sacks for them in this one. And this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here goes to the line. 12, 180, 5.
Shotgun snap here to go. Downfield, this finds safe ground. And this is going to take him off at a cross midfield there at the opposing 45. That goes for 32 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Value three, value three. Hold on. Check.
On first down, it's Goff. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First and 10, Murray. And the Lions are there to bring him down. The drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
5 yards. It's second down.
Now Kyler. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, just couldn't corral it. And things look tougher now with third and long.
And 15.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
3 yards.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way. Want to finish it.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
180.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And they'll surrender just a low yard. That brings up second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Right,
line.
20.
From the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What's that?
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
We go tonight. White 20. Ric Flair. Twist. Get wide. What's that?
Goff setting to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His third through the air this game. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 10.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lower the deficit they face. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will trail by 25.
42. Vikings 17.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
We go tonight. 180. Ric Flair. Eleven.
First down throw from Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Not. 180. Obama. 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 What's that?
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Me. What's that?
Now Goff. Complete left side. It's just long. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, 5. Black 20. What's that?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Left side, caught by Dortch. He's forced that bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
180. We're good.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Pour it out.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And Lions continue adding on to that lead.
Vikings 17. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they've played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Play action now. Murray. Has a big strike to Addison. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
For the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, They're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
DC.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Goff on 1st and 10. Catch made left side by Laporta. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's incomplete left side. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hold on. Check. 12.
On 2nd and 10, Goff has him on the quick hitter. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
We go tonight. White 20. Turbo set.
They're going to throw again. Goff. It's on target to Williams. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions, first down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions close to picking up their 5th win. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Hold on. Check.
Watch the ship.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
We go tonight. 180. Value 3. Value 3. Hey, let's go. Brown.
Hey, I got him.
Goff on 3rd. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Lions keep running away with this. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Murray to throw. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Murray here on 1st down. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Toward the sideline, Jennings has got it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play good for 17 and a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
That's cut in stride by Addison. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14.
Throwing again, Murray. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Murray on 3rd down. He'll have the first down and even more. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will trail by 25.
Vikings 31.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
1st and 10, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson, and it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Lions 63, Vikings 38.
Fox now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Lions.
On the return, here's Price. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Here he goes, one final shot. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. The Lions get to it. And the defense piles on in the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the fourth. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.